If you've got a car that runs, a phone, and some work ethic, you can start making money today. This is the exact roadmap that you will need to start making the instant cash that you need today, and how to scale it so that you can make 100 grand a year, 200 grand, 300 grand a year, and not have to do this ever again. Look, man, you don't want to get a job. Jobs freaking suck. They always suck. Working on an app is way more better than working at a job, and it pays the same anyways. And if you're good with your words, if you're friendly to customers, they'll tip you $30. It happens regularly. If you go ahead, up, and beyond, and you treat your customers on these delivery apps better than every other driver, you're just going to be in the top 1% of drivers who earn $8,000 a month anyways, especially if you max out all the freaking hours that you can drive on the app. So here's what you're going to do. You need your car, you need to live in the city, you need to have insurance, you need to have a good phone, you need to have a good phone mount, you need to have a good work ethic, obviously, and a good attitude. If you have all those things, you can start earning money on your own terms today. That means when you want to sleep in, sleep in. If you want to work later to make up those extra hours. You don't need to ask anybody anything. If you want to go skiing and it's a snow day, go skiing. Do whatever, just make sure that you earn $100 to $200 a day on these apps. That's what's so beautiful about it. You can work anywhere, anytime. There's money all the time. There's orders, there's people. Everyone needs something all the time. I cannot stress how much other jobs suck compared to this. You're always gonna have someone breathing down your neck, someone telling you to get off your phone, someone telling you to get more done, even though everything's done. They're never satisfied, they're never happy, and they're always just driving you to do everything. Whereas when you're working on an app, you can sleep, no orders. I'm gonna take a quick nap for 5-10 minutes until I hear my phone go off. It's way more flexible. You can play video games. You can do other work on your phone. You can create content. You can start messaging people to sell things. You can look on Facebook Marketplace to flip things. There's just so much more you can do while working on an app versus working at a job. So I definitely recommend work at an app. It's way better. And you can earn the same amount of money as a McDonald's worker, whatever. Who cares? You can earn more if you actually scale it up and hit the elite levels where they start offering you bonuses for how much work you're actually doing. But honestly, it is still going to be a grind, and you are still going to be trading my time, driving this car for money. And if you cannot get out of that, if you cannot get out of trading this hour of my day for this dollar amount in commission off of a ride or something, you will never be you will never earn more than 100,000, 200,000 on an app. Honestly, no one's earning 200,000. 100,000, that's probably your max. Most people are going to earn 70 to 80 and call it good. And that's going to be trading time for money. So your next step after you've done this, after you've been driving, after you've gotten your schedule down, I recommend do something fun at the start of your day, work out, use your energy to live your life, make breakfast, go out, enjoy the weather, enjoy the sun, do something like that. And then after that, go work your delivery app shift. They're often more busy at night anyways, So maybe take midday off and then go work at night and then go to sleep and repeat your whole day. That's what your life's going to be like doing a delivery app. If you want your life to be any better than that, which is still pretty good, except for the fact that you still have to trade probably 8 to 10 hours a day. If you're maxing out all the hours and maxing out all the money, it's still going to be a grind. And if you want to get out of that grind, your next step is to, 1, take all your money and pay off debt. Anything that's holding you back, anything that's going to keep you in this grind mode, you need to get out of that. You need to get into the space where you're profiting off of other people's grind. Like Lyft is profiting off of your grind, for example. You need to get in that position if you ever want to make more than $100,000 a year. There's no other way about it. Even if you go to school and get like a really good degree, sure, $200,000 a year, but you're still going to be stuck trading time for money. But you don't want that. Nobody wants that. Everybody wants income coming at me from every single direction, while I can travel anywhere in the world and work on a laptop, for example, or just not work at all and the money still comes in, or do work on phone calls. You can be anywhere in the world and money comes in. But if you need money right now, apps are a great place to start. It is going to take a while. Like, you are going to have to stack cash. You are going to have to put in the hours at first to work on these delivery apps, these rideshare apps. You're going to have to work your ass off. You're going to be making like $1,500, $1,000 a week in profit, and you're going to have to put that profit to use. You're either going to have to pay off your debts with it or start investing in it. You can also start buying other things. Like Turo is a great app. There's lots of ways to cash flow cars on Turo. And if you can find someone to partner with who has a parking lot, you can really scale it up. Especially if you could use other people's money or financing or your credit or anything to score a whole fleet of cars, then you can get your whole fleet of cars running. Hopefully you have someone hired who cleans them and fulfills them, and you just do all the app messaging from anywhere in the world, while this other person drives them to get them maintenance, drives them to get them serviced, fulfills orders, cleans them, fills up the washer fluid, for example. You're going to need someone there. You're going to need to buy their time to do all that work for you, so that your time can be, you can be wherever you want. You can be in the mountains skiing. I love skiing. I plan on going skiing so much this year, and it's all thanks to these apps. I couldn't do it. I could not go skiing or enjoy my mornings off or film as much content as I would like if I was in a job. If I was in a job, they'd just be like, hey, get off your phone. Hey, you're not doing work. Everybody else is working harder than you. And I'm like, dude, $25 an hour is all like most jobs offer. If you have like a better job than that, that's paying you like $90,000, $100,000 a year, good for you. Like, that's up to you. But I definitely do not have that. So I use these apps and these investments to get the kind of life that I want. And it's crazy because it is available to you almost instantly. Like, you just have, if you have a car, you have a world of opportunity. You can earn money almost any hour of the day. You can have free time, as much free time as you want. You can relax, you can work out, and you can earn a good wage, $20, $30, $40 an hour, working on these things. And then if you take that money and invest it into other things, well, now all of a sudden that $20, $30, $40 an hour turns into hundreds of dollars an hour, because you invested it, it grew. You'll have more money coming in from all directions that it won't make sense for you to drive, and you'll eventually reach the end goal. Well, it's my sort of end goal to have money coming in without me working a full 8 hours, but having it pay multiple 6 figures a year. That's like, I think that's a lot of people's end goals. And it's definitely one of mine. So as you're hustling on these apps and paying off debt, you're putting money into investments that don't take your time, because that's where you want to be. You don't want to be employee or self-employed. You want to be business owner or investor. That's where, if you're a business owner or investor, you make a decision, everybody else fulfills the work, and you're profiting off of their work. I mean, that's just how everything is. You get a job, they're profiting off of you doing all the work. They just make the decisions. So that's ultimately the better life. That's where you have a whole bunch of money and a whole bunch of free time. The double whammy of a good life. Combine those two together, you get, life's amazing. I've had hundreds of thousands of dollars with lots of free time. So freaking good. I love it. I'm addicted to it. Better than drugs. So this video is kind of all over the place, but hopefully you sort of see like something you can do, so that you can build yourself a life that's more fulfilling than having like, oh, you're late by like 5 minutes, yell at you. Oh, you have to like clock in. You're messing around on. Who cares, dude? Who cares? Like, pick up an app, do the order, you get paid. It doesn't really matter anything else that you do in between. That's all that matters. The work gets done. Like, why are you trying to make me like do extra stuff like clean and not be on my phone? And it's like, ugh, it's just jobs. Jobs are they're so old and outdated. I hate them. But hopefully you can see a way to having a more enjoyable and fruitful life. Especially if you start using all of your income to pay off your debt and start investing into assets like stocks, Turo cars, Airbnb properties, things that you can get high cash flows on, and you can hire out to other people so that you don't have to do everything yourself. And when you have a team like that, your life goes a lot further. Way further than just working on a job, way further than just working on a rideshare app. Don't get me wrong, if you're satisfied like just working on the app and you get your money from that and then you have free time, like that's cool. But I think that does cap out at like 100,000 a year. If you want like $1 million a year, you're gonna have to build teams, you're gonna have to build systems, you're gonna have to be a business owner or investor. You're not going to be self-employed or an employee. You're going to have those people, pay those people, and profit off those people. That's just how it works. They win because hopefully you're a good employer and you're not terrible like the rest of them. And you win because you are going to set things up in a way that makes you more money than it costs to run everything. Other ways to increase your income while you're driving these apps, you can get a DIMO tracker, which is a crypto tracker. You plug it into your car, and it'll sell your data and pay you in cryptocurrency that you convert to Bitcoin or keep it in the native currency. That's a really cool idea. And plus, you never lose your car. You can also sell advertising. You can wrap your whole car. Sometimes companies buy advertising for all of your car, especially if you're a Lyft driver because you're going to be driving a lot. You can get one of those tablets that runs ads in the back of your car. You can keep small convenience items in your car to resell or increase tips, right? Say you give a passenger a soda or a drink or a candy bar. Well, the likelihood of you getting a tip is going to go up. And then you're always going to want to cut off some of your income into investing into the stock market or buying another thing that runs without you. That would be like I do rental cars, I do Airbnb properties. I like to purchase those and hire people to clean them so that it just runs without my time but still pays me a paycheck. Also, don't forget to document, film everything. I've seen people making TikToks about their DoorDash day. They wake up in their car, something dramatic happens. They go and they work, they deliver all their food, whatever. I don't know if it's real or made up. I just know it works. And then they post like, okay, I did this delivery, I did this delivery, I did this delivery. Maybe they worked 10 hours, maybe they worked 8 hours. I don't know. But they're getting views on their videos and they're getting followers up. Maybe even brand deals. Who knows where it can go? But there is no downside to making content. Making content is free. Documenting everything you're doing, do it all the time. It's free. Where can it lead? You can get ad revenue, you can get followers, you can get people who are listening to your videos and they want to invest in your business ideas. Maybe you want to message me and buy 10 rental cars. I don't know. There you go. Now you're never driving Lyft and you're just managing assets and hiring employees to clean and maintain those assets, and you are just setting up the systems that gets the orders. That's it. So always be documenting your journey. Hopefully someone watches this, finds it useful. I also have a school link where everything I know about making money, I've put it all together in this. Everything I've ever done is written there to make you money. That's all I want to do, is just share everything I've ever done to make you money, and you can do it too. There's no reason why you can't. I mean, the people that want money, they usually have it and find a way to go get it, you know?